Rangers in American Legion baseball action. I'm Gene Delisio. Good to have you with us for baseball this evening on WOSQ and on ZaleskiSports.com. The Marshfield Blue Devils 2-6 overall this year, but they did earn their first 2 wins of the season over the weekend by defeating Onalaska and Neenah at the Wisconsin Rapids tournament. And this evening, the Blue Devils start ace right-hander Aiden Cherney from Auburndale. On the mound for Wisconsin Rapids, another right-hander, Brett Simonson. It's a bit cloudy and overcast here in central Wisconsin. We've had a few raindrops out there, but as of right now, nothing severe. And we're still on for baseball tonight here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield as Marshfield takes on Wisconsin Rapids in American Legion baseball action tonight. Now, speaking of ZaleskiSports.com, they do have a couple of other games on the schedule for this evening. The Wausau and Stevens Point Legion baseball teams meeting tonight at Buchel Park in Stevens Point. That broadcast just starting at this hour on ZaleskiSports.com. And soccer action this evening, the Wisconsin Conquerors facing FC Milwaukee Torrent at Hiding Stadium in Marshfield. That broadcast also just starting at this hour on ZaleskiSports.com. And we'll come back and preview this ball game with Marshfield Legion manager Josh Metz as our pregame report continues following these messages.
High school sports coverage
over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Printer, jam.
Baseball tonight here on WOSQ as the Marshfield Post 54 Blue Devils face Wisconsin Rapids here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield, and Marshfield manager Josh Metz joining us for some thoughts about his ball club. Coach, first of all, your team playing last weekend at a tournament in Wisconsin Rapids did pretty well. Fill us in on how you feel the Blue Devils played for you last weekend.
Yeah, we did. We had a good weekend. We got our first wins of the year against Onalaska and Neenah. So, we needed to definitely get those to get some momentum going in the right direction. We played point decent on Friday, but at the end of the day, they out-hit us and they got more timely hits than we did. But and then Eau Claire Saturday night was just a tough one. I'll be honest, it's one of the best Legion baseball teams I've ever seen, and I've been around the game for a while. So all you could do is tip your cap to them on that one. It's not like we played poorly. They just absolutely hit the ball in that one, and there was nothing really we could do to silence their bats. They put up 40 some runs in the first 3 games they played, so those guys can hit.
Coach, do you find that unlike a lot of teams, you have a mixture of a lot of different players from different schools? Because of that, does that sometimes take a bit longer for your team to get going early in the year?
Yeah, at least since I've been coaching, that's been the trend. My first year we started 0-4 before rattling off, I think, 18 straight. The next year, I think we lost the first 3 or 4. The year after that, I think for sure we lost the first 3, I think. So it's just been definitely the trend, and I think it's has to be a major part of it that, I'm trying to get familiar with guys and get them in the best position. They're trying to get familiar with each other, and it just takes a little bit for the chemistry to click, but almost every year once we've started to get going, the results have been good with the mixture. So you kind of expect a slow start, and you just gotta try to weather that early storm and hope that things get going in the right direction.
It seems like your team has some pretty good overall athletes on the roster this year. Tell us about ways you're trying to utilize that aspect of your team.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys that are not playing their normal positions. We have, like 5 or 6 guys that played shortstop in the spring that, a couple are playing outfield, a couple at second, and just kind of moving guys all over and trying to see where guys fit. But it really hasn't been an issue. A lot of the guys have adjusted really well, and you wouldn't really know that they haven't played, those positions very much. So it's what I'd call a good problem to have. Too many guys at a shortstop position is definitely a good thing. So because usually the shortstop's one of your better athletes, and these guys have adjusted well, and we're going to continue to play with it. And but the nice thing is none of them are angry or upset that they're not playing shortstop. They're all kind of excited to play different positions. So so far it's gone really well.
Any thoughts about the ball game with Rapids tonight?
I would expect a close game. I think we're two similar teams. So, Rapids, we're always kind of right there with them. It's going to come down to, I think, for sure, once again, who can get the clutch hits with guys on base. They play good defense, they have good pitching, and, they can be relatively dangerous at the plate, and we're the same way, but they can also have their games offensively where they struggle to get runs, and that's definitely the same with us. So it's all about hitting those guys in and clutching up in those situations when guys are in running or scoring positions. So whoever does that best tonight is probably gonna get the win tonight. Yeah?
There's our national anthem. We're set for baseball here at Jack Kaplan Field in Marshfield. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids meeting in American Legion baseball action tonight. The Marshfield Blue Devils are on the field defensively for Marshfield. At first base this evening is Caleb Schaefer. At second base, Bryce Erickson. At shortstop, Emmett Konieczny. At third base, Mac Konieczny. In right field, Kane Tofar. In center field, Owen Griesbach. In left field, Jacob Sadowska. The catcher is Adam Gilbertson. And on the mound for Marshfield, Auburndale right-hander Aiden Cherney. You're listening to Marshfield American Legion Baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and on ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at Jack Kaplan Field in Marshfield. We have some overcast conditions, some dark gray clouds to the west and southwest. But right now, conditions are dry. We had a few raindrops about 20 minutes ago, but nothing severe. And as of right now, we're planning to play baseball tonight here at Jack Kaplan Field. If you're in the neighborhood, stop by, take in some Legion baseball here at Jack Kaplan Field this evening. Right-hander Aiden Cherney throwing for Marshfield this evening, the young man who was a key part of that Auburndale baseball team that did advance to the WIAA Division III or Division IV sectional this year. Several of those Auburndale ball players are on this squad this year, including Blake Rabb and Nathan Richardson big contributors to this Marshfield Legion baseball program this year. We're set for baseball, and the leadoff man for Rapids here in the first is pitcher Brett Simonson, who will bat left-handed. Simonson stands in. Aiden Cherney working from the wind-up position. Aiden winds and throws. A breaking ball across for a called strike one. Play is underway here at Jack Hackman Field. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids meeting in Legion baseball tonight. Here is the 0-1 pitch, and that gets the outside corner for a called strike, nothing and two. We do have a rather strong wind this evening, blowing in from right field. A big detriment for left-handed batters tonight. Cherney winds and throws 0-2, a swing and a miss for strike three. And Aiden Cherney makes quick work of Brett Simonson. That's out number one. The Rapids batter, the shortstop, Caleb Ellis. Ellis also stands in, batting left-handed. Lights not on as of yet. May not be too long before we see those lights flicker. Cherney throws outside for ball one. That wind very strong, probably 15, 20 miles an hour from the south, blowing directly in from right field. 1-0 pitch on the way, breaking ball across for a call strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Baseball this evening here on WOSQ, brought to us by Total Electric Service on West Veterans Parkway in Marshfield. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's popped foul on the third base side. Matt Konieczny has a look, but the ball falls out of play. And the count 1-2. Total Electric Service, the right connection for electrical repair or installation for your home or business. You can call them at 384-3311. 384-3311. Cherney throws again, a swing and a miss. And Aiden fans the first two men he faces tonight. 2 down, and the Rapids hitter is first baseman Braden Lewis. Lewis, a short, rather stocky guy, but we've seen this young man over the years. He is quite a hitter. Very dangerous with that bat in his hand. Also batting left-handed. Cherney throws here, it misses down low for ball one. Rapids batting in the top of the first, no score. Base is empty, 2 outs here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Lewis back in there, 1 ball, no strikes. And Cherney winds and throws once again. That's lined to third base and knocked down, but the third baseman, Matt Konieczny, gets up, throws him out to end the inning. Hit hard by Lewis, but taken care of by Matt Konieczny to retire the side. In the first for Rapids, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After a half inning, our score is Wisconsin Rapids 0, and Marshfield coming to bat. Back to Jack Hackman Field, and more baseball in just a moment.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
"2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future."
It's in the field defensively tonight. At first base, Braden Lewis. At second base, Landon Freeman. At shortstop, Caleb Ellis. At third base, Carson Orheim. In right field, Trevor Martin. In center field, Jordan Zeligowski. In left field, Gage Honeyyeager. The catcher is Nolan Hartman. And pitching for Rapids tonight, right-hander Brett Simonson. Leading off the Marshfield first is left fielder Jacob Sadowska. Stepping in, batting left-handed. Boy, nothing but lefties in the batter's box so far tonight. Pitch on the way. Brett back to the box. Knocked down by Simonson. He'll underhand to first base for out number 1. One pitch, one out in the Marshfield first inning. Up next is the Marshfield DH Chase Robinson. The first man we've seen in the batter's box tonight, not batting left-handed. Chase digs in. Brett Simonson throwing for Rapids tonight. He's a right-hander. Winds and delivers. Fouled back for strike 1. We will be here on Friday night, by the way, for more Marshfield Legion baseball, the Blue Devils and Medford, in a non-conference twilight doubleheader on Friday evening. 0-1 on Chase Robinson. Simonson winds and delivers. Breaking ball got the outside corner for a called strike. 0-2. Twilight doubleheader on Friday night. Game 1 begins at 5. Our broadcast 4:45 Friday evening on 92.3 FM WOSQ. Now the 0-2 pitch on the way. That's high for a ball. 1-2 on Chase Robinson. Chase can play many positions for this Marshfield Ball Club. He's DHing in this ball game tonight, batting in place of pitcher Aiden Cherney. Now Simonson throws 1-2, a fly ball down the right field line, but playable for right fielder Trevor Martin. Comes over and goes to his knees, but does make the catch along the right field foul line for out number 2. That fly ball giving Trevor Martin more difficulty than it first appeared, but he stays with it, makes the play for the second out. Marshfield batter is catcher Adam Gilbertson, yet another left-handed batter. Once again, that wind rather strong from the south tonight, blowing in from right field. Not a big asset for these left-handed batters this evening. Gilbertson digs in. And Simonson winds and throws, a swing and a miss for strike 1. No score, Marshfield batting in the bottom half of the first inning. Bases empty and 2 out. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. Grounded foul on the third base side, 0-2. Two good pitchers tonight, Brett Simonson of Rapids and Aiden Cherney of Auburndale throwing for Marshfield this evening. No balls, 2 strikes on Adam Gilbertson. Simonson now into his motion. Winds and throws, ground ball towards shortstop. Grabbed by Caleb Ellis. Fires to first base in time to end the inning. In the first for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We've now finished 1 inning, and our score is Wisconsin Rapids 0 and Marshfield 0. Back with more baseball following these messages.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Rapids and Marshfield baseball tonight here at Jack Hackman Field. Rapids batting in the top half of the second inning. Skies a bit more threatening right now. Some dark clouds moving in from the west and southwest, but no rain to speak of as of right now. But we'll keep an eye on those clouds to the west of our ballpark this evening. Lights still not on, but they may come on momentarily. 4, 5, 6 men due up for Rapids here in the second. And the leadoff hitter is the left fielder, Gage Honeyyeager. And guess what? Honeyyeager also bats left-handed. The first 4 Rapids batters lefties tonight. Aiden Cherney throwing for Marshfield. Winds and throws. Grounded on the first base side. Foul for strike one. Rapids nothing. Marshfield nothing. Rapids batting in the top half of the second here at Jack Hackman Field. Auburndale's Aiden Cherney on the mound for Marshfield this evening. Pitching from the windup. We do mention that because so many pitchers go from the stretch at all times these days. But Cherney, like Simonson, pitching from the windup with no one on base. He throws again. A curveball breaks down low, and Honeyegger holds his swing. Ruled ball one, the count now 1 ball, 1 strike. Honeyegger back in there. And Cherney sets and fires. A swing and a miss. 1-2. Two good pitchers throwing tonight between Cherney and Simonson. Hitters might have a tough time this evening. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That's grounded foul on the third base side. Kind of a protective swing by Honeyegger. He fouls it off. The count stays 1-2. Some dark clouds now right above the ballpark. Cherney throws once again, a swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts now for Aiden Cherney. He struck out 3 of the first 4 men he's faced this evening. Here's the Rapids right fielder, Trevor Martin. And Martin also batting left-handed. Coach Halber with a large contingent of lefties on his ball club this year. Cherney winds and delivers a curveball outside for ball 1. Well, I want to mention a special honor for former Marshfield Tiger basketball great and coach Taylor Varsho coming up this year. The 1-0 pitch to Martin breaks inside for ball 2-0. Later this year, Taylor will be inducted into the University of Sioux Falls Athletic Hall of Fame in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. 2-0 pitch, misses inside for ball 3. Taylor played high school ball for the Tigers between 2008 and 2012. She is Marshfield's career basketball scoring leader, both girls and boys, with 1,370 career points. Next pitch to Martin inside for ball 4. And Trevor Martin draws a base on balls, the first Rapids base runner of the evening. Brings up the Rapids third baseman, Carson Orheim, who will bat right-handed. After graduating from Marshfield High School, Taylor played 1 year of college basketball at Colorado State and then transferred to Sioux Falls and played her final 3 years for the Sioux Falls Cougars. Cherney throws here, breaking ball across for a called strike, 0-1. Rapids batting, top of the second, 1 out, 1 on. No score in this ball game. 0-1 on Carson Orheim. Cherney goes to first base, and Martin dives back in safely. Taylor scored 1,379 points in 3 years. At Sioux Falls, she was named the Northern Sun Conference Player of the Year as a senior in 2016. Cherney throws again, ground ball first base side and right through the first baseman Schaefer down the right field line. Martin hustling to third base, he'll get there safely. Our first error of this ball game, that ground ball hit right at first baseman Caleb Schaefer, but went right through him down the right field line. So Orheim reaches and Martin takes third base on the play. Rapids has base runners at first and third with only 1 out. And batting next, the center fielder, Jordan Seligowski. Batting right-handed. Blue Devils at double play depth there. They'll concede the run. Cherney from the stretch. Delivers. Fly ball, shallow right center field. Kane Tofar in right field comes in, gets there, makes the catch. Martin tagging, he'll try to score. The throw to the plate is up the line. Now gets loose, and the runner at first base, Orheim, off the bag, throw back to first base, but he gets back in there safely. Sacrifice fly and a run batted in for Jordan Seligowski. Gives Rapids a 1-0 lead as Martin scores on the play from third base. Orheim at first base almost wandered off too far, but gets back to the bag. That run will be unearned. The Rapids batter now catcher Nolan Hartman, batting right-handed. Cherney throws a breaking ball across for a called strike 1. So it's Rapids 1, Marshfield 0. Rapids batting, top of the second. Runner at first base and 2 outs. Toss to first base, and again, Horheim back in safely. Taylor came back to Marshfield and became the Tiger girls basketball coach. Held that job the last 6 seasons. Cherney throws once again, breaking ball across for a called strike. 0-2. She did step down from that position after last season, after a 6-year record of 82 wins and 58 losses. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed to end the inning. And now 4 strikeouts for Aiden Cherney. So congratulations again to Taylor Varsho to be inducted into the University of Sioux Falls Athletic Hall of Fame. In the second for Rapids, 1 run. It is unearned, no hits, 1 error, 1 walk, 1 man left on base. After 1.5, our scores Wisconsin Rapids 1 and Marshfield 0. We'll be back with more baseball in just a moment.
To Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Rapids meeting at Jack Hackman Field. Dark clouds around the ballpark, but no precipitation, so we play on here at Jack Hackman Field. Leadoff man for Marshfield in the second is the center fielder, Owen Griesbach. Batting for the first time and facing Rapids right-hander Brett Simonson. Owen stands in, batting right-handed, slightly open stance. Simonson ready, winds and fires, high and outside, ball 1. Wisconsin Rapids leads it 1-0. Marshfield batting home half of the second inning here at Jack Hackman Field. Simonson throws again, grounded third base side, foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. That wind pretty fierce tonight, blowing from the south, in from right field, so a real detriment to hitters, especially left-handers tonight. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball across for a called strike, 1-2. If Dalton Varsho was here, or Bill Postolek, or some of those other big-time lefty swingers, they wouldn't be very happy about the wind conditions tonight. Ball and 2 strikes on Owen Griesbach. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 3. Randy Montalvo certainly wouldn't be not be enjoying this tonight. First strikeout for Brett Simonson. Marshfield batter, second baseman Bryce Erickson. Young man from Neilsville playing for the Marshfield Legion this year. Simonson from the windup, taking his time here. And now Erickson will not get the timeout. Pitch on the way, fly ball to right center field. The center fielder, Seligowski, with a long run, gets there and drops the ball. And Erickson getting to second base. He will be there safely. Error on the center fielder, Jordan Seligowski. He had a long run to get there, but was there in time. Got a glove on the ball and just popped away. So Rapids suffers its first error of the ball game. And Marshfield has a base runner at second base for right fielder Kane Tofar. Kane batting right-handed. Simonson working from the stretch. Check Erickson. And delivers. Down low for ball 1. Marshfield batting last half of the second. Rapids leads 1-0. Marshfield with a base runner at second base and 1 out. 1-0 on Kane Tofar. Simonson gets set. Checks that base runner. Throws once again. Line down the right field line. Foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. By the way, we had a big Wisconsin basketball yearbook summer basketball tournament in Marshfield last week. And among the ball players cited as real standouts in that tournament was Kane Tofar, playing for Spencer High School. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Curveball popped up on the diamond, and the third baseman Orheim will grab it for the out. And Erickson holds on at second base. So a good job by Kane Tofar, playing basketball for that Spencer summer team, and now playing for the Marshfield Legion this summer. The Marshfield batter, shortstop Emmett Kinichny, hitting for the first time. Emmett batting right-handed. Simonson out of the stretch. Turns and bluffs Erickson back to second base. Now Emmett back in there. And Simonson sets and throws, misses outside for ball 1. We do have baseball in central Wisconsin tomorrow evening in the Dairyland League tomorrow night. Coach Bargander's Abbotsford Merchants play at Merrill at Athletic Park in Merrill. Game time 7 p.m. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. That Abbey Merchant Ball Club reformed last year with Ryan Bargander as the manager, and he's got some very good talent in that ball club this year, and they'll play at Merrill against the Merrill Rangers tomorrow at 7 p.m. Simonson from the stretch. Runner is going. Pitch is hit down the third baseline, foul. 1-2. Erickson off with the pitch. Hands back to second base. No run scored by Marshfield this inning will be earned because of the drop to fly ball. Emmett back in there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Simonson checking for that sign from Nolan Hartman. Now sets himself and delivers. Pop foul over the screen. 1-2. We do have some sunshine on the ball diamond right now, but still rather overcast around the ballpark. Emmett back in there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Simonson again back to the belt. Throws once again, ground ball left side, cut off by the third baseman Orheim, gets up and throws to first base to end the inning. Well done by Rapids third baseman Carson Orheim, going into the hole to grab that ground ball and throwing out Emmett Kinichny to retire the side. In the second for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We've now played 2 innings, and our score is Wisconsin Rapids 1, Marshfield 0. Back with more baseball following these announcements.
I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
On WOSQ and ZaleskiSports.com for American Legion Baseball. Marshfield and Rapids meeting in this matchup tonight at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Leadoff man for Rapids in the third, the second baseman Landon Freeman, batting for the first time. Right-hander Aiden Cherney on the mound for Marshfield this evening. Aiden into his motion. Delivers, fouled back for strike one. Our score is Rapids 1, Marshfield nothing. Rapids scoring an unearned run in the second inning. And they now bat here in the top half of the third. Cherney winds and throws once again. Line towards shortstop, but one hop by Emmett Konieczny. Throws high and down the right field line. And Freeman on his way to second base. He'll get there safely. Errant throw by Marshfield shortstop Emmett Konieczny. Marshfield's second error. Rangers pitcher Brett Simonson, who struck out his first time up, he is 0 for 1. Emmett had lots of time to make that play, just threw the ball wildly past first baseman Caleb Schaefer. Pitch on the way, across the outside corner for called strike one. So 2 Marshfield errors here in the first 3 innings of baseball tonight. 0-1 to Brett Simonson. He swings and misses. 0-2. Have a big dark cloud right above the ballpark right now. Cherney back to the stretch. Checks the runner, pitch on the way, a swing and a miss. And Simonson strikes out for the second time tonight. And now 5 strikeouts this evening for Aiden Cherney. 1 man down, the shortstop Caleb Ellis now batting for Rapids. Ellis also struck out his first time up. So he is 0 for 1. Through the hole for a base hit. Freeman rounding third base, he'll try to score. And Tofar's throw is up the line. RBI base hit for Caleb Ellis, and Rapids leads 2-0. And that is an unearned run. So 2 unearned runs on the scoreboard for Wisconsin Rapids tonight. That's the first hit by either ball club this evening. The Rapids batter, first baseman Braden Lewis, bounced to third his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Church cloud above the ballpark right now, but beyond that, some blue skies to the southwest. Cherney from the stretch delivers in the dirt for ball 1. More baseball action tomorrow evening on ZaleskiSports.com. In Legion Baseball, Plover and Stevens Point meet at Pool Park tomorrow night. That broadcast begins at 7:30 tomorrow evening on ZaleskiSports.com. 1-0 to Lewis. Rides high for a ball, 2-0. Also in Legion Baseball, Wisconsin Rapids and Everest meet in Schofield. That broadcast begins tomorrow at 7 p.m. 2-0 on Braden Lewis. Here's the pitch on the inside corner for a called strike. 2-1. ZaleskiSports.com. Cherney now throws 2-1. Got the outside corner for a called strike. And the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And we see some blue skies up above us now as those dark clouds pass by. Ellis off first base, held there by Schaefer. Cherney throws again, pop foul to the screen. And the count on Braden Lewis stays 2-2. Crowd not too bad tonight considering the weather looks a bit threatening. Lots of baseball fans out here this evening. Lewis back in there, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cherney throws, low and inside for a ball, blocked by Gilbertson. And the count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ellis off first base, a sizable lead there, held by Schaefer. Cherney now delivers, runner goes, pitch is fouled back. Ellis off at the pitch, and Lewis fouls it straight back. The count stays 3-2. And Caleb Ellis back to first base. Baseball tonight at Jack Kaplan Field in Marshfield. Again, the full count pitch is inside for ball 4. Runner was not going, by the way. Lewis draws a base on balls. The second issued by Cherney tonight sends Ellis to second base. And the cleanup man, Gage Honeyyeager, batting. Rapids left fielder struck out his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Also batting left-handed. Cherney ready. He shows bunt and misses for strike one. Our score now, Wisconsin Rapids 2, Marshfield nothing. Rapids batting top of the third. Runners at first and second, and only one out. 0-1 on Gage Honeyacre. Cherney delivers. Fly ball foul on the third base side at a play. 0-2. And it looks like we have a period of blue skies above us now. So no rain threat in the immediate future. That's good to see. Honeyacre back in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Cherney again checks the base runners and throws line to right field and knocked down and caught by the first baseman Schaefer. He'll step on the bag for the double play on Lewis to end the inning. Hard hit line drive nailed by first baseman Caleb Schaefer. He steps on the bag for out number 1, or he makes the catch for out number 1, steps on the bag to retire Lewis to end the inning. Wisconsin Rapids in the third, 1 run, it is unearned on 1 hit, 1 error, 1 walk, 1 man left on base. We've now played 2.5 innings, and our score is Wisconsin Rapids 2, Marshfield nothing. And more baseball from Jack Hackman Field in just a moment.
Nasonville Dairy began creating delicious cheese way back in 1885. And the Hyman family has been running the farm since the 1960s. Today, spanning multiple generations, fathers, sons, and grandchildren, they continue to carry forward the knowledge and passion for cheesemaking within Wisconsin.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Desire for award-winning exceptional cheese is something we know you'll taste and believe.
Please stay with us for American Legion Baseball tonight on WOSQ and ZaleskiSports.com. Marshfield batting in the last half of the third. And the leadoff hitter, first baseman Caleb Schaefer, batting for the first time tonight. Caleb batting right-handed. Rapids right-hander Brett Simonson on the mound. Winds and throws a high fly ball down the right field line. Long run for Trevor Martin. Crosses the foul line. But can't make the play. Ball falls out of his reach for strike 1. Our score now, Wisconsin Rapids 2, Marshfield nothing. Marshfield batting, bottom half of the third. 8-9, 1 men due up for Marshfield here in the third inning. Schaefer digs in once again. And Simonson winds and throws. Breaking ball across for a called strike. 0-2. Right-hander Brett Simonson throwing for Wisconsin Rapids tonight. He now delivers 0-2. Grounded foul on the third base side. Handled well by Coach Josh Metz. It's only 24 pitches for Simonson. Not a bad number for the third inning. Schaefer back in there, batting right-handed. And Simonson winds and throws in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Marshfield played over the weekend at the Wisconsin Rapids tournament, but did not play Rapids in that tournament. Next pitch, a swing and a miss. And Schaefer out on strike. Simonson's second strikeout tonight. 1 out. The hitter is the third baseman, Mac Konieczny. Mac in the number 9 spot for Marshfield this evening. Simonson into his motion. Now throws, ground ball knocked down by Simonson. He'll underhand to first base for out number 2. Simonson fielding his position well. Retires McInitch on that ground out. And the Marshfield batter is left fielder Jacob Sadowska. Sadowska also bounced back to Simonson his first time up. He is 0 for 1, batting left-handed. Jacob digs in. And Simonson winds and delivers. Ground ball again back to Simonson. He'll snare that one, underhand to first base to end the inning. So 3 men this evening on the Marshfield side have bounced back to the pitcher, including Sadowska twice. In the third for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. Our line score through 3 innings, Wisconsin Rapids, 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 men left on base. For Marshfield, no runs, no hits, 2 errors, and 1 runner left.
Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
You're listening to American Legion Baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. Trevor Martin leads off the Rapids' 4th, breaking ball over for called strike 1. Wisconsin Rapids batting top half of the 4th, leading Marshfield 2-0 here at Jack Hackman Field. Martin walked and scored his first time up. Aiden Cherney throws again, grounded foul on the first base side. 0-2. Rapids scoring single runs in both the second and third innings, both unearned. 2 Marshfield errors have plagued the Blue Devil cause tonight. The count on Trevor Martin, no balls, 2 strikes. Aiden Cherney winds and delivers. Popped up behind home plate. Gilbertson near the backstop may have a play, but can't get there. Ball falls just against the fence before Adam can get to the spot. 0-2 now on Trevor Martin. Good effort there by Adam Gilbertson, just could not get there quickly enough. 5, 6, 7 batters due up for Rapids here in the 4th inning. Martin digs in once again. Pitch on the way, a swing and a miss. And now 6 strikeouts tonight for Aiden Cherney. One man down, the third baseman, Carson Orheim, batting for Rapids. Orheim reached base in an error his first time up, 0 for 1. Right-handed batter. The pitch by Cherney, popped into shallow right field. Tofar coming on quickly, but can't make the play. Falls in front of him for a base hit. Carson Orheim singles to right field, just the second Rapids hit tonight. 1 out base runner for the Rangers, and the center fielder Jordan Seligowski batting for Wisconsin Rapids. Picked up an RBI with a sacrifice fly, his first time up. Seligowski batting right-handed, he stands in. Cherney from the stretch, goes to first base, and Orheim dives in safely. He had a very short lead to begin with. Gets back in time, held there by Caleb Schaefer. Cherney throws again, a swing and a miss for strike 1. It's Wisconsin Rapids 2, Marshfield 0. Rapids batting top of the 4th. 1 out, 1 on. 0-1 on Seligowski. Here's a pitch found to the right side of the play, 0-2. American Legion Baseball tonight on WOSQ, brought to us by Sweats Oil and Sweats Country Corner Mart in Blinker. 0-2 on Siligowski. Here's the pitch. That breaks across the outside corner for a called strike 3. And Cherney now with 7 strikeouts in 3 2/3 innings. And the Rapids batter catcher Nolan Hartman, who struck out his first time up 0 for 1. Cherney ready, delivers, half swing, but the pitch ruled down low for ball 1. Don't forget to fill up your car and fuel your hunger at Sweats Country Corner Mart, Highway P in Blinker. Stop in there, pick up one of their frozen pot pies. Very worthwhile. 1-0 pitch, inside for ball, 2-0. Got some very nice pizzas as well at Sweats Oil and Sweats Country Corner Mart in Blinker. 2-0 on Nolan Hartman. Cherney ready. Taking a long time here, and now Hartman steps out on him. Threatening clouds have moved past. We have blue skies above us right now. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Breaks across for a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cherney now over 50 pitches for the evening. Still not too bad for the 4th inning. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Line foul on the first base side. 2-2 now on Nolan Hartman, the Rapids catcher and number 8 hitter this evening. Hartman batting right-handed, digs in once again. Orheim leads at first base, held there by Caleb Schaefer. Cherney gets set, taking a long time. Now delivers a swing and a miss. That pitch off the plate, but Hartman reaching. That's 8 strikeouts now for Aiden Cherney. Rapids in the 4th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, they leave 1. We played 3.5 innings, and our score is Wisconsin Rapids 2, Marshfield nothing. Back with more baseball action following these messages.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
We're following American Legion Baseball tonight on WOSQ and ZaleskiSports.com. It's Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids scoring off here at Jack Hackman Field. Brett Simonson mowing him down tonight for Rapids through 3 innings. He's allowed no runs on no hits, walked none, struck out 2, only 1 Marshfield base runner tonight, and that because of an error. First Marshfield batter here in the 4th is the DH Chase Robinson, who flied to right his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Simonson into his motion, winds and throws across for a called strike 1. Wisconsin Rapids 2, Marshfield nothing. Marshfield batting last half of the 4th inning here at Jack Hackman Field. Simonson throws 0-1 in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. We had some dark clouds earlier. They have now bypassed us. And blue skies above the ballpark at this hour. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That breaks across for a called strike. And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Chase Robinson serving as the Marshfield DH this evening. He can play several positions, notably first and third, but DHing tonight. Simonson winds and delivers. A breaking ball just missed inside. 2-2. That's only 32 pitches now thrown by Simonson. A very low total for Brett Simonson so far this evening. He now throws 2-2. That curveball whacked foul on the first base side. Count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes. That wind is lightening up somewhat, but still rather fierce from the south, blowing in from right field. The 2-2 pitch on the way. High hopper to third, picked up by Orheim. Throws across the diamond in time for out number 1. 1 out in the Marshfield fourth. Stepping in next, the catcher Adam Gilbertson. Bounced is short his first time up, 0 for 1. Adam batting number 3 tonight for Marshfield. Hitting left-handed. Wind picking up somewhat right now. Simonson winds and delivers. High and outside for ball 1. Well, the College World Series continuing in Omaha, Nebraska. And they'll get down to their final 2 teams this weekend. Here is the 1-0 delivery. Misses inside for ball 2-0. That's a 3-game set for the national championship on Saturday, Sunday, and if necessary, next Monday evening. 2 balls, no strikes on Adam Gilbertson. And Simonson throws low and outside for ball 3. All 3 games will be broadcast this weekend on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ. Gilbertson back in there. And Simonson fires on the outside corner for a call strike, 3-1. The game on Saturday at 5:45. The Sunday game at 1:45. 3-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled in the left field line, heading on a play. If necessary, game 3 next Monday at 5:45. All 3 games, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ. Full count pitch on the way, hit to the first base side. Glove by the first baseman, Lewis. He'll underhand to Simonson on the bag for out number 2. Gilbertson rolls out to first baseman Braden Lewis. 2 men down, and the center fielder Owen Griesbach batting for Marshfield. Owen struck out his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Now, bright sunshine now peeking out here at Jack Hackman Field. Simonson checking his signal. Now winds and delivers in the dirt for ball 1. Wisconsin Rapids on top, 2-0. Marshfield batting last half of the 4th. Bases empty and 2 out. 1-0 on Owen Griesbach. Digs in once again. And Simonson fires, misses outside for ball. 2 balls, no strikes. And College World Series, always a big event in Omaha. Been there for many years. The 2-0 delivery. High for ball 3, 3-0. I'm not sure many fans realize this, but there are actually 2 stadiums in Omaha to accommodate the College World Series. Count 3-0. Pitch on the way, across for a call strike, 3-1 for many years. Those games were played at Rosenblatt Stadium, which also housed Omaha's minor league ball club, the Omaha Royals AAA team. 3-1 pitch, fouled back, 3-2. But Rosenblatt got pretty old and could not be refurbished. So the city of Omaha actually built 2 stadiums. One to house the College World Series and the other to house the minor league team. Full count pitch on the way, a swing and a miss to end the inning. 3 strikeouts for Brett Simonson. In the 4th for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. Our line score through 4 innings. Wisconsin Rapids, 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left on base. Marshfield, no runs, no hits, 2 errors. The Blue Devils have left 1 runner on base. And more baseball from Jack.
I'm State Representative John Spiros. I've been on the front lines fighting against the radical, woke agenda which is trying to tear apart our state and our families. Dangerous policies like defunding the police, open borders, and runaway taxes. As a veteran and former police officer, I know how important upholding the rule of law is for our communities. That's why I've stood up against radical ideas and held the line against the free-spending liberals in Madison. In the August 13th primary, I'm asking for your vote to keep a proven conservative working for us in Madison. After all, if you don't vote to protect our liberties, who will?
Vote John Sparrows for State Assembly. Paid for by Sparrows for Assembly.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Up to $200 back on select sets of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card. Through June 28 at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Leading off for the Rangers, second baseman number 6, Landon Freeman.
Wisconsin Rapids batting, top half of the 5th. Leadoff man, second baseman Landon Freeman, reached base on an error and scored his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Aiden Cherney on the mound for Marshfield tonight. Aiden ready, winds and delivers. Across for a call and strike 1. Our score, Wisconsin Rapids 2, Marshfield nothing. Rapids batting, top of the 5th here at Jack Hackman Field. 0-1 pitch on the way. Punch foul to the screen, 0-2. Both Rapids runs are unearned tonight. 2 costly Marshfield errors in this ball game. Freeman back in there, no balls and 2 strikes. And Cherney throws way outside for ball, 1-2. Getting back to that point on the 2 stadiums in Omaha, the Creighton baseball team plays in the stadium used by the College World Series because that's available during the spring college season. 1-2 pitch hit towards second base, picked up by Erickson, tossing to first base in time for the out. 1 out in the Rapids 5th, and pitcher Brett Simonson stepping in. Simonson having a tough night at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in this ball game.
We want to see the pitch from this angle here every time. So switch it back enough time when you do switch so we can see the pitch coming back. So then that's it.
Simonson batting left-handed. Aiden Cherney ready. Winds and throws a breaking ball. Misses down low for ball 1. On this date in baseball history, in 1938, big day for Babe Ruth. 1-0 pitch. Low for ball, 2-0. Babe Ruth by that time had retired as a player. But on this day in 1938, went over to Ebbets Field in Brooklyn to watch the Dodgers play a ball game. 2-0 pitch, hit deep down the left field line, but curving foul and on a play. And 2-1. And as Babe Ruth walked through the crowd, the Dodger fans took notice, got very excited. 2-1 pitch, rides a bit high for ball 3. The Dodgers saw that and they signed Babe as a coach for the rest of the season. 3-1 on Brett Simonson. Pitch by Cherney. Pop foul to the screen, now 3-2. And Babe's main duty was to take batting practice before each game and hit as many home runs as possible to bring the fans out to see that. Full count pitch on the way. Hit down the left field line. Jacob Sadowski comes over, gets there, and grabs it for the out. That's out number 2, and the Rapids batter, shortstop Caleb Ellis, with an RBI base hit. Back in the 30s, also struck out 1 for 2. At the time, 1938, the Dodger manager was Burley Grimes, the Hall of Fame pitcher, who was a native of Clear Lake, Wisconsin. And the Dodgers were not doing so well. Cherney throws here inside to Caleb Ellis, ball 1. Rapids leads this ball game 2-0 as they bat top of the 5th. Bases empty and 2 outs. 1-0 pitch to Caleb Ellis on the way, a swing and a miss. 1-1, and Babe Ruth, whose great goal in life was to manage a ball club, especially the Yankees. Expected he'd be managing the Dodgers the following year. 1-1 pitch, line towards right field. Tofar comes on, but can't get there. Falls for a base hit. And Caleb Ellis has 2 hits in this ball game. That's the 3rd hit off Cherney tonight. 2-out base runner for Rapids. The hitter, first baseman Braden Lewis. He has walked and bounced to third, 0 for 1. So Babe Ruth was sure that he would succeed Burley Grimes as Dodger manager the following year. But instead that job went to Leo DeRocher. Cherney from the stretch. Throws, lined in the left field line, foul for strike 1. And Babe did not get his chance to manage in the big leagues or anywhere else. Although that may have been partially his fault because he wanted to manage the Yankees more than anything else and didn't get that chance to do that. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball down low for a ball, 1-1. And so the Dodgers would have kept him in New York, but I don't think he wanted to leave New York and manage in Cincinnati or Pittsburgh or St. Louis. So he limited his options. High throw to first base on a pickoff play. Goes down the right field line, and Ellis will take off and get to second base. Marshfield's 3rd error tonight. Errant pickoff throw by Aiden Cherney. Well past first baseman Caleb Schaefer. And so Rapids has a man in scoring position. And the count on Lewis, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cherney out of the stretch here. Delivers, line to the left field line, but going foul. 1-2. Lewis batting number 3 in the Rapids batting order tonight. Stands back in. Cherney sets, throws way outside into the screen. And Ellis takes third base on a wild pitch. Count on Lewis now 2-2. And Caleb Ellis 90 feet away at third base. Babe Ruth had that reputation of being unable to control himself and got a rather wild lifestyle early in his career. 2-2 pitch on the way. Low for a ball, 3-2. And that kept some teams from looking at him as a manager, but he certainly knew the game of baseball. Knew it quite well. Full count pitch hit to first base and by Schaefer into right field for a base hit. RBI base hit for Braden Lewis, and Rapids now leads 3-0. Ellis scores from third base on that play. As of right now, that is an unearned run. Lewis at first base with 2 outs, and the left fielder Gage Honeyegger batting. Honeyegger has struck out and lined into a double play. 0 for 2. Pitch by Cherney. Fly ball towards center field. Griesbach drifts over and goes down to one knee, but does make the catch to end the inning. The wind may have played a role in that play, but Honeyegger retired to end the inning. In the 5th for Wisconsin Rapids, 1 run. Again, it is unearned. 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Now we played 4.5 innings, and our score is Wisconsin Rapids 3 and Marshfield 0. We'll return for more baseball following these messages.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Mattress? All Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on 2-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The Furniture People people for good home furnishings. Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Very good ball game tonight here at Jack Hackman Field. Marshfield batting in the bottom half of the fifth inning. And leading off is second baseman Bryce Erickson, who reached base on a dropped fly ball his first time up. He is 0 for 1.
Second baseman, Bryce Erickson.
Erickson, number 5, man in the Marshfield batting order tonight. Digs in, batting right-handed. Brad Simonson throwing for Wisconsin Rapids. Winds and delivers a swing and a miss for strike 1. Our score is Wisconsin Rapids 3, Marshfield nothing. Marshfield batting last half of the fifth inning. Next pitch on the way, swung and missed. 0-2. Bryce Erickson from Neelsville playing Legion ball in Marshfield this season. Digs in once again. 0-2 pitch. Over for called strike 3.
Right fielder, Kane Tofar.
Now 4 strikeouts for Brett Simonson tonight. The right fielder, Kane Tofar, now standing in. Kane popped to third his first time up, 0 for 1. Kane batting right-handed. And Simonson gets set and throws and misses outside for ball 1. Baseball here in Marshfield on Thursday. The Marshfield Junior Legion baseball team will meet Wisconsin Rapids in a twilight doubleheader. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Rides high for ball, 2-0. Game 1 begins at 5:30. Marshfield Junior Legion and Wisconsin Rapids at Jack Hackman Field. Twilight doubleheader Thursday starting at 5:30. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Across to the letters, a called strike. 2-1. 52 pitches now for Brett Simonson. His pitch count extremely low for the fifth inning of a ball game. 2-1 delivery. Over the knees, a called strike. 2-2. Marshfield still looking for its first hit of the ball game. Blue Devils have had only one base runner tonight, that on an error. Simonson fires again. Curveball hit foul over the screen. The count now 2-2. Right-hander Brett Simonson in command for Wisconsin Rapids tonight. Winds and throws, line foul to the screen. A couple of guys loosening up behind the Rapids dugout in case they're needed. Still 2-2 on Kane Tofar. Simonson into his motion. Curveball hit high to the third baseman, Orheim, high hopper. Throws to first base in time for the out.
Shortstop, Emmett Konechny.
Kane Tofar retired. And shortstop Emmett Konechny now batting for Marshfield. Emmett bounced to third base his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Emmett stands in, batting right-handed. And Simonson throws. Over for a called strike 1. Marshfield batting last half of the fifth. Wisconsin Rapids on top 3-0. Bases empty and 2 outs. 0-1 pitch on the way, a swing and a miss, 0-2. You're listening to Marshfield American Legion Baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com. 0-2 pitch, high and tight for ball, 1-2. And also on ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene DeLisio at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Legion baseball this evening, Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that just missed outside. Simonson wanted that call, but didn't get it. Count on Konechny now 2-2. Some darker clouds again moving in from the west and southwest. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that breaks down low for ball 3. 3-2 now on Emmett Konechny. Emmett batting number 7 for Coach Metz tonight. Simonson winds and throws. A swing and a miss to end the inning. High, tight inside fastball. And Emmett went fishing, could not reach it. That retires the side. 5 strikeouts for Simonson tonight. In the 5th for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 5 innings, our score is Wisconsin Rapids 3 and Marshfield nothing. Back with more baseball following these words.
High school sports coverage.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Ball game tonight here at Jack Hackman Field. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids meeting in Legion Baseball this evening. Leading off the Rapids 6 is the right fielder Trevor Martin. He has walked and scored and struck out tonight 0 for 1. The pitch by Aiden Cherney. Breaking ball is a bit high for ball 1. Our score is Wisconsin Rapids 3, Marshfield nothing. Rapids batting top half of the 6th inning. Quick ball game tonight. 1-0 pitch, high fly ball, shallow right field. Kane Tofar coming down the line and very shallow right. He'll grab it for the out. Tofar about 20 feet behind the skin portion of the diamond to make that catch. Coming in from right field to make the play, but that wind coming in from right field really pulling the ball back towards the infield tonight. 1 man down in the Rapids 6th. The third baseman Carson Orheim batting on base twice with a single and an error. He's 1 for 2. The pitch by Cherney, low and outside for ball 1. Coming up on Thursday on ZaleskiSports.com, a couple of American Legion baseball games for your viewing pleasure. 1-0 pitch, swung and missed, 1-1. Wisconsin Rapids and Stevens Point meeting at Buchel Park in Stevens Point Thursday. Game time 7:30. There's a ground ball towards shortstop. Picked up by Konechny to the bag. Throws to first base for the out. Well done by shortstop Emmett Konechny. That's out number 2. And the Rapids batter, center fielder Jordan Seligowski. Seligowski 0 for 1, a sacrifice fly back in the second. He's also struck out. Also the Marshfield Legion at DC Everest on Thursday. That broadcast begins Thursday at 7 p.m. on ZaleskiSports.com. Pitch from Cherney, a breaking ball over for a called strike 1. Rapids on top 3-0 as they bat top of the 6th. Bases empty, 2 out. Cherney throws in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Some dark clouds rolling in once again from the west and southwest. Pitch by Cherney, swung on and missed. 1-2. This is an official ball game at this point. So if the rains do come, Wisconsin Rapids has enough to win this contest. Here's a breaking ball inside for ball. 2-2 on Seligowski. Aiden Cherney has pitched quite well for Marshfield this evening. He throws again here, low and outside for ball 3. Aiden has allowed 4 singles, and all 3 Rapids runs tonight are unearned. Aiden winds and throws once again, and just outside for ball 4. Third walk issued by Aiden tonight. 2-out base runner for Rapids, and the catcher Nolan Hartman now batting. He has struck out twice tonight, 0 for 2. Hartman batting right-handed, quick toss to first base, gets down the right field line again. And Zeligowski up, he'll take second base. The second throwing error by the pitcher Aiden Cherney on a pickoff try. And now 4 Marshfield errors in this ball game. And they've led to 3 unearned runs for Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield coach Josh Metz calls timeout, and he's on the field to talk about the situation with his battery and his infielders. Rapids scoring a single run in the second on a walk, an error, and a sacrifice fly. Error and a base hit in the third, leading to a Rapids run. And one more in the fifth with 2 outs, a single, a wild pickoff throw, a wild pitch, and then another single. Aiden Cherney in 5 2/3 innings has allowed no earned runs. On just 4 hits, he's walked 3 and struck out 7 so far tonight. Cherney from the stretch delivers a breaking ball across for a called strike 1. Hartman batting number 8 in the Rapids lineup this evening. Now Cherney throws again, up and in for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good ball game tonight. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids meeting here at Jack Kaplan Field this evening. 1-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball misses inside for a ball, 2-1. Cherney now is over 90 pitches for the night. The Legion limit is a 105. He throws again here. Across for a called strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Legowski leads at second base. Cherney checks him. Here's the pitch. Ground ball towards short. Picked up by Konechny. He fires to first base in time to end the inning. In the 6th for Wisconsin Rapids. No runs on no hits. 1 error, 1 walk, 1 man left on base. Through 5.5 innings, our score is Wisconsin Rapids 3 and Marshfield nothing. More baseball coming up in just a moment.
High school sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
In baseball tonight on WOSQ and ZaleskiSports.com, Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids scoring off in this Legion contest this evening. Right-hander Brett Simonson, who is not allowed a hit through 5 innings tonight. Marshfield has had just 1 base runner. That was Bryce Erickson reaching on a drop fly and delivers. High fly ball behind second base. The second baseman Freeman goes out there and grabs it for the out. 1 pitch and 1 out in the Marshfield 6th. Here's the third baseman, Matt Konechny. Bounce back to Simonson, his first time up, 0 for 1. Mack, the number 9 man in the Marshfield batting order. Time is called as catcher Nolan Hartman goes out to the mound for a quick conference with right-hander Brett Simonson. We do have more dark clouds moving in. Had that early in the ball game, then they moved away. We had sunshine for the middle innings, but now cloud cover once again. But no rain as of yet. Conference breaks up, and Matt Konechny stands in facing Brett Simonson. Here's the pitch in the dirt for ball 1. American Legion baseball tonight on WOSQ, brought to us by Poor Choices, 114 East 14th Street in Marshfield. Simonson throws across for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dine in or carry out, 715-207-9900. 207-0358. 207-0358. Pitch on the way, breaking ball low for a ball, 2-1. Daily lunch specials and Friday fish fry baskets as well at Port Choices in Marshfield. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. 2-2 on Matt Konieczny. Batting number 9 in the Marshfield batting order tonight. Digs in once again. Simonson now delivers in the dirt for a ball. And the count full, 3-2. Simonson has not walked a man yet tonight. Marshfield's had only one base runner. That was because of an error back in the second inning. Simonson ready. Full count pitch. High fly ball into right field. Trevor Martin moves over into shallow right center and grabs it for the second out. 2 outs in the Marshfield sixth. And leadoff man Jacob Sadowska batting. Jacob twice tonight has bounced back to Simonson on the mound. He's 0 for 2. Batting left-handed this evening. Simonson sets himself. Now winds and throws, and there's a bunt third base side, foul for strike one. Wisconsin Rapids 3, Marshfield nothing. Marshfield batting bottom half of the sixth. Bases empty and 2 outs. 0-1 on Jacob Sadowska. Orheim now comes in at third base. Curves a curveball across for a called strike. 0-2. Sadowska stationed in left field for Marshfield tonight. Batting left-handed. Digs in once again. Simonson ready. Now throws. High and outside for ball 1. 1-2. Simonson now only at 73 pitches, so his pitch count quite low. He throws again here. And that breaks low and inside for ball 2-2. So right now Simonson in no danger of being replaced by Rapids coach Gord Halber. Simonson ready, winds and delivers. Fly ball down the left field line, a long run for left fielder Honeyacre, crosses the foul line and dives and brings it in for the out. Well done by left fielder Gage Honeyacre, a long run in the foul ground, but he gets there, makes the play to retire the side. Marshfield in the sixth, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We head to the seventh inning with Wisconsin Rapids leading Marshfield 3-0. And back to Jack Hackman Field and more baseball in just a moment.
High school
jam. For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talented expertise of a big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontics and orthodontics, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for your family. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our communities and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Up to $200 back on select sets of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card. Through June 28th at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Moving on to the seventh inning here at Jack Hackman Field. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids meeting in American Legion Baseball tonight. 9-1, 2-batters due up for Rapids here in the seventh. Leadoff man, second baseman Landon Freeman, 0 for 2. He has reached base on an error and scored and bounced to second. Pitch from Aiden Cherney bounces in for ball 1. Our score is Wisconsin Rapids 3, Marshfield nothing. Rapids batting top of the seventh. All 3 Rapids runs tonight are unearned. Marshfield has made 4 errors in this ball game. 1-0 pitch, but outside for ball, 2-0. We now have Cherney at 94 pitches, so he is approaching the pitch count for Legion Baseball. He throws 2-0, line to the left field line, but going foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. Freeman digs in once again. And Cherney delivers. High and tight for ball, 3-1. Rapids with 4 singles in this ball game, plus 4 base runners on base with an error. Next pitch just missed low and outside for ball 4. And that's the 4th walk issued by Aiden Cherney tonight. And here comes Coach Josh Metz. And Cherney may be at that pitch count. And it looks like we'll have some changes here for Marshfield. Several players moving around here. Blake Rabb coming in to play shortstop, it looks like. And Emmett Konieczny will take over on the mound for Marshfield. Emmett Konieczny, the new pitcher for the Marshfield Blue Devils. Wisconsin Rapids batting top of the 7th. Runner at first base, nobody out. And Rapids leads this ball game 3-0. And while Emmett Konieczny gets loose on the mound for Marshfield, we'll pause for these messages.
High school sports coverage is brought to you by...
has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brownfine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Marshfield pitcher is Emmett Konieczny, and Blake Rabb takes over at shortstop for Marshfield. The pitching line on Aiden Cherney. He throws 6+ innings, gave up 3 runs, all unearned, on 4 hits, walked 4, struck out 8, and threw 97 pitches.
The pitcher, number 8, Brett Simonson.
Emmett Konieczny now pitching for Marshfield. First man he'll face is Rapids pitcher Brett Simonson. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. He's also flied to left field. Freeman leads at first base. Toss over there. And he dives back in time. Here's a pitch found on the first base side, foul, and a play. 0-1. Simonson digs in once again. Here's a bunt, third base side, picked up by Konieczny, fires to first base, and just in time for the out.
Shortstop, number 15, Caleb Ellis.
Chase Robinson, who was the DH, now playing first base, took that throw. Sacrificed by Simonson. That's out number 1 on the play. Freeman takes second base. Shortstop Caleb Ellis now batting for Rapids. He is 2 for 3, 2 singles and a strikeout. Has a run scored and an RBI. His swing on the first base slide, foul for strike 1. Wisconsin Rapids on top, 3-0. Rapids batting, top half of the 7th. Runner at second base and 1 out. 0-1 on Caleb Ellis. The pitch by Konieczny, a bit low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ellis RBI base hit back in the 3rd, drove in a run, also scored himself in the 5th inning. The pitch by Konechny. Ground ball first base side, rolling foul. 1-2. Only 4 hits for Rapids tonight, and Ellis has 2 of those. Marshfield still has no hits in this ball game. 1-2 on Caleb Ellis. Konechny from the stretch. Gets set and delivers. Over for a called strike 3. Ellis out on strikes. And the first baseman, Braden Lewis, now batting for Rapids. Lewis has bounced to third, walked, and singled home a run. 1 for 2 with an RBI tonight. Hitting left-handed. Konechny sets himself. And now delivers. Popped up on the third base side. The third baseman, Matt Konechny, in foul ground. Can't reach it. Falls in foul territory along the third base side near the bullpen. And Mac just couldn't get there in time. The count now 0-1 on Braden Lewis. By the way, a week from tonight, more American Legion baseball on 92.3 WOSQ as the Marshfield Blue Devils face Merrill here at Jack Hackman Field. That broadcast next Tuesday, 7:15 here on WOSQ. 0-1 pitch on the way. On the outside corner for a call strike, 0-2. That's a 7:30 start, as there's a Junior Legion contest before the senior game next Tuesday here at Jack Hackman Field. 0-2 on Braden Lewis. Next pitch by Konechny. He swings and foul tips it, held on to by the catcher Gilbertson to end the inning.
No hits, no errors, 1 left.
In the 7th for Wisconsin Rapids, no runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, 1 man left on base. We head to the bottom half of the 7th with Wisconsin Rapids leading Marshfield 3-0, and back with more baseball following these messages.
High school sports coverage is
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Ski. Explore.
You're listening to American Legion Baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene DeLucia with Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Marshfield batting last half of the 7th, trailing Wisconsin Rapids 3-0. Rapids right-hander Brett Simonson has not allowed a hit yet in this ball game. Leadoff man for Marshfield is the new first baseman, Chase Robinson, as a DH. He's flied to right and bounced to third, 0 for 2. Simonson winds and throws, foul back for strike 1. Marshfield has had just 1 base runner tonight. That was Bryce Erickson, who reached on a drop fly ball back in the 2nd inning. 0-1 on Chase Robinson, digs in once again. Simonson winds and throws, breaking ball high and tight for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rapids leads 3-0, and all 3 Rapids runs tonight are unearned. Robinson back in there. Here is the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner. Called strike, 1-2. Robinson digs in once again. Simonson winds and throws. Line shot to center field, and it drops for a base hit. Chase Robinson ends Brett Simonson's bid for a no-hitter and lines a sharp single to center field. The first Marshfield hit tonight, only the 2nd Marshfield base runner. Batting next is catcher Adam Gilbertson, who has bounced to short and bounced to the first baseman. He's 0 for 2. Gilbertson stands in, batting left-handed. Simonson working from the stretch. Delivers across for a called strike 1. So Marshfield has its first hit of the ball game, only its second base runner tonight. Gilbertson, a dangerous man, stands back in there. No balls, 1 strike. Simonson checks Robinson at first base. Here's the pitch. Hit foul to the third base side. 0-2. Only 2 Marshfield base runners this evening on a base hit and an error. So Brett Simonson has been in complete control on the mound for Marshfield, for Rapids rather, tonight. 0-2 on Gilbertson. Simonson throws once again. A breaking ball misses low. Ball and 2 strikes. Gilbertson batting left-handed. Number 3 batter in the Marshfield batting order tonight. Digs in once again. Simonson sets himself and delivers. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Simonson now with 6 strikeouts in this ballgame. The hitter is center fielder Owen Griesbach. He has struck out twice, 0 for 2. That wind still blowing in pretty strong from the south. That's in from right field. Owen, the cleanup man for Marshfield tonight. Stands in, batting right-handed. Robinson leads at first base. Simonson will check him and delivers, fouled back for strike 1. Our score is Wisconsin Rapids 3, Marshfield 0. Marshfield batting last half of the 7th, 1 out, 1 on. 0-1 on Owen Griesbach. Owen digs in there once again. Simonson checks the base runner and fires a breaking ball, misses outside for ball. 1-1. Robinson at first base, taking no chances. His ball club down by 3 here in the 7th inning. Now Simonson ready. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High and outside for ball 2. 2-1. There were a couple of guys behind the Rapids dugout last inning tossing the ball around, but nobody loose in the bullpen as of right now. 2-1 on Owen Griesbach. And Simonson delivers. Fly ball to deep left field. Honeyacre goes back in left field corner, gets in the corner and crosses the foul line and makes the catch against the fence. A long foul out by Owen Griesbach right down that left field line, and Honeyacre crossing the foul line went about 3 or 4 feet into foul ground and made the catch against the wall for out number 2. And Robinson hustles back to first base. The batter now, second baseman Bryce Erickson. Marshfield's only other base runner reached base on an error back in the 2nd. He's also struck out. That wind blowing in from right field may have knocked down that fly ball by Griesbach somewhat. Erickson stands in. Robinson edges off first base. Short lead there. Simonson now delivers. Ground ball down the third base side, picked up by Orheim. He then drops it, and all hands are safe. A slow roller Orheim couldn't handle. That will be an error on Orheim, the Rapids third baseman. On that play, Robinson takes second base. Kane Tofar now batting for Marshfield. He has popped to third and bounced to third, 0 for 2. He is the game's tying run at the plate. Kane digs in, tall right-handed batter. Simonson working from the stretch, and he delivers. High and outside, ball 1. Wisconsin Rapids 3, Marshfield 0. Marshfield batting bottom half of the 7th, 2 out, 2 on. 1-0 on Kane Tofar. The pitch by Simonson, fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. By Griesbach on that long foul ball, almost got the ball out of here. The wind pushing it into foul ground, blowing in very strongly from the south. 1-1 on Kane Tofar. Simonson delivers. Breaking ball, a bit low for ball. 2-1. Tofar, the game's tying run at the plate. Stands back in there, 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners lead at first and second. And the pitch on the way. Down the middle for a called strike. 2-2. This is the first time in this ball game Marshfield's had 2 runners on base at the same time. Count on Tofar, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Simonson sets himself and throws. That ball fouled behind home plate at a play. Tofar stays alive at 2-2. Wind picking up somewhat once again, blowing in from right field tonight. Tofar stands ready, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Simonson gets set and delivers a curveball, fouled on the first base side again on a play. And the count stays 2-2. Some dark clouds coming in once again from the southwest. No rain to speak of, although we had very dark clouds early and now once again late in the ball game. But things have stayed dry tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Kane Tofar. Simonson back to the stretch. He fires way outside for ball 3. And the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. With 2 outs, the base runners will be on the move with this pitch. Tofar stands ready. Simonson gets set and throws. High and outside, ball 4 to load the bases. First walk issued by Simonson tonight. Robinson takes third base. Erickson to second. And Tofar to first. And Rapids manager Court Halber coming out for a conversation with his pitcher, catcher, and infielders. The tying runs on base, and Emmett Knichty at the plate will be the game's winning run. Some NBA news this evening. The Milwaukee Bucks will be a taxpayer once again this year. Since their overall payroll is above the NBA salary cap, the Bucks will pay a penalty for that. And sources believe the Bucks' payroll tax this year will be about $52.5 million. There are 8 teams in the NBA that have to pay the tax. Golden State has a bill of almost $177 million for being over the salary cap this year. But the Bucks' salary cap penalty, $52.5 million. Conference breaks up. Emmett Knichty batting. Simonson throws, fouled back for strike 1. Robinson to third. Erickson at second. Tofar at first. Bases loaded and 2 outs in the bottom half of the 7th. Marshfield batter Emmett Knichty. Tying runs on base. Emmett the game's winning run at the plate. Simonson from the windup. Sets and throws again. Over for a called strike. 0-2. Marshfield has just 1 hit in this ball game. That was a base hit by Robinson to open the 7th inning. Since then, an error and a walk have loaded the bases. The count on Knichty, 0-2. Pitch on the way, a swing and a foul back. Emmett stays alive at 0-2. By our count, Simonson now at about 95 pitches. And there is some action now in the Rapids bullpen. 0-2 on Emmett Knichty. Simonson into his motion. Delivers, ground ball towards third, picked up by Orheim. He'll play to first base in time to end the ball game. And a fine job by Rapids right-hander Brett Simonson goes all the way and tossing a complete game shutout 1-hitter. In the 7th for Marshfield, no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, a walk, and 3 men left on base. Our final score tonight, Wisconsin Rapids 3, Marshfield 0. Back with a full recap following these messages.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, We ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Marshfield, no runs, 1 hit, 4 errors, and 4 left on base. Winning pitcher Brett Simonson threw 7 innings, allowed no runs on 1 hit, walked 1, and struck out 6 this evening. Starting and losing pitcher for Marshfield, Aidan Cherney threw 6 innings, allowed 3 runs, all unearned, on 4 hits, walked 4 and struck out 8. Emmett Kanichty through the final inning gave up no, and Braden Lewis singled, knocked in another run for Rapids, the only Marshfield hit tonight by Chase Robinson. Wisconsin Rapids earns the win tonight, edging Marshfield by a final score of 3-0. And back with more from Jack Hackman Field in just a moment.
High school sports coverage is